So we all know how frustrating it can be when we get an injury, when we've just got ourselves fit. So today I'm going to show you how to do a HiiT workout with an aircast boot on or some kind of supportive device. Now, I can't urge you enough that you need to have the support of your physiotherapist or your doctor giving you permission to do this kind of workout. So you either need to be very far on with your recovery so that it's not going to do any damage. We're not going to do any impact. We're just going to be weight bearing through this. So you have to be able to weight bear through this boot. And like I say, you need to get some permission from your physiotherapist or from the doctor that's looking after you. I also want you to not be in any pain during this workout, and also I need you to listen to your body. So during the workout, if you feel anything or you're concerned at all, then I need you to stop. So like I say, it is a HiiT workout, so we're trying to get some cardiovascular fitness, but we're not jumping up and down on this leg. So I just want to do just a little warm-up to start with, so we should be able to just bend and straighten through the knee here, just lifting up the heel. You're going to keep the weight as equal as you can, so it's a little bit of a rehab exercise as well. So we're just trying to keep everything as central as we can. So if you can have a mirror there in front of you, then brilliant. Good. And then we're just going to do walking heel flicks. So these are all the same exercises that I would do to warm up if I didn't have the boot on or an injury. So, and then we're just going to catch the foot and stretch briefly. Now, it is a little bit difficult on this side because it does come up against the leg there and is slightly uncomfortable, but it will do. All right? So walking high knees, pulling the knee up in front of you like that, using the arms. Again, on my usual warm-up, I would be running on the spot, doing the high knees, but we just want to get the heart and lungs going a little bit and then just pulling the knees up like so, a little bit more. Good. So just being careful to keep as equal as you can there. We're just going to bring the legs out. So you might want to just rock onto the heel of that leg a little bit, and then the toe comes down a little bit as you squat. Keeping the knees wide, keeping the tummy in, just squatting down like this. So the foot should be relatively relaxed inside the boots. If you're not that far on through your injury, if you're actually wanting to work the foot a little bit inside, if you're allowed to take the boot off at times and do some work on the foot, then you can actually be a bit more active with the foot inside the boot. Good. We're going to stay at the bottom and do a few bounces. Drop the shoulders open through the chest. Good. And that should just be opening out through the hips there. Good. Bringing the legs in. Step them just a little bit wide, and we're just going to rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, and come down to the opposite leg. So we're just going to stretch and move the back, and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, scooping in through your lower tummy. Down. Obviously, this workout can only be done when it's an ankle or a foot or a toe problem. If it's the knee, we can't, unfortunately. Down. But if you're in the later stages of a knee recovery, then it's not a bad workout to do because it's got no impact. Good. Just one more. 2, 4, and down. Brilliant. So we should feel relatively warmed up there. If you feel like you need to do a little bit more, then repeat that or do a little bit more of something. But we are going to be using these hand weights for the actual part of the workout, the significant part of the workout. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds for the first one. I'm going to show you the first exercise. It's going to be a squat and a push. We're going to keep the weights together here. Squat down and push up. These are 1.5. You might want to start with a 1K or a 0.5 if you've got them. So these are 1.5 to start with. And we're going to do 30 seconds. Let's get the stopwatch ready. And 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Squat and push. Squat and push. So it's going to be nice and controlled. Good. With us using the arms and the legs, it becomes quite a nice HiiT workout. Again, if you've got a mirror there, try and make sure you're going down in between your two legs. Good. You can lean forwards a little bit, as I am there. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We're going to come down onto the mat, so hence the mat here. Get down however you feel comfortable to. Heels close in towards your bottom, arms up in front of you with the weights in your hands. Okay, and then we're curling up and the arms are going up above our heads, and then curl back down again. Tucking under, curling up, arms above the heads, and then curl back down, always assuming that little arch in the lower back just before you tuck under and curl back up again, arms above the head. Good. All right, keep going, curling up, keep the weight through the heels. With that boot on, you can hardly do anything else. And keep the weight down through the heels. Keep squeezing the glutes as you go, lifting up the hips. Come back up again. All right, so legs out, toes out, ready for the next one. And off we go. Squat and push. Squeezing your bum on the way up. Good work. Keep your breathing going. 2, 3, 4, 7. Last one. Good stuff. So, onto your back again. Arms straight up in front of you, heels as close to your bottom as you can. Tucking under, curling up, arms up above the head. Remember to push your knees away each time. That helps the glutes work a little bit more. Tucking under, curling up, peeling up one vertebra at a time. Curling up, curling down. Good stuff. Keeping those elbows straight. And keeping the ribs down as well. When the arms go up over the head, the temptation is to pick up the ribs, to flare out to the ribs. Great stuff. All right, so last one of these. Legs out, toes out. 30 seconds. And off we go. Squat and push. Squeeze your bum on the way up. Good work, guys. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Put the weights down. All right. So ready for the next exercise. Not too much rest in between, or we lose the momentum. So the weights are going to be up in front of you, and we're going to be bringing one down to each foot. The arms stay strong. All right, 30 seconds, off we go. Good. Make sure you don't hit that injured foot with the weight. Would not be fantastic. Good work. 3. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. And coming back onto the mat again. Curling down, arms up in front, legs up one at a time. And then we're stretching one arm out and the other leg out. So opposite arm and leg for a dead bug. Drawing the ribs down, scooping in the tummy. Good, keeping that chin tucked. Good stuff. That lower tummy has to keep really strong. Whilst that foot's injured, it's really good to work on your core as much as you can. People neglect their core quite a lot. This is the time to really work on it. But that left hip flexor, whichever leg you have injured, will feel a little bit tight, and we'll deal with that afterwards. The boot's a little bit heavier than the other one. Okay, back up again. All right. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, stretching those arms up in between. Scooping in through the tummy. Sunny. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and we're down on the mat again. Coming down onto our backs. Arms up in front of us. And the same again, legs up. One arm up, the other one out. Good. The other leg out, I should say. One arm straight up, the other leg stretched straight out. Tense through that thigh a little bit. Your legs are going to be getting a bit tired now, but tense through the thigh. Keep the elbows straight. Nice solid movements. Keeping that core strong. Scooping in the lower tummy. Maintaining a small arch in the lower back. Good work. 3, 2, 1. And back up on your feet again.
And last set of these. And off we go. Tap the toe. Good stuff. Keep pushing it. Good work. Halfway. Not the most elegant of exercises, this one. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. So it is hard work bringing that leg up as opposed to this one. So we've got to do a lot of stretching on this leg afterwards, and hopefully it'll equal out. And you can't do these workouts too often because you're going to cause problems through that side, through the rest of that leg. But it will also help you to straighten yourself up a little bit. Like I say, that's like rehab element. So this next exercise, we are not using the weights. So we're going to put those aside. Put those behind me. Press-ups for the arms. So we're going to do these half press-ups here. So the bottom is in line with the shoulder, in line with the knees. And then we're just going to do 30 seconds of these half press-ups using your tummy, scooping in. 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Lowering down, pushing back up, head up in line, glute squeeze. Keeping those shoulder blades from bumping together at the back. Separate them just a little bit. Good. Keeping the body strong. Levering through those knees. Keeping the feet strong as well. You can strengthen your hamstrings just a little bit there. Good work. Keep going. Just try and keep a rhythm up. Good stuff. On to your front. Arms out to the side, down to the side. Good. Head hovered. Pull your shoulders up, hands down, shoulders down. Off we go. Shoulders up, hands down, shoulder down. Keeping that chin tucked. Keeping your bottom squeezed and tucked under. And the abs engaged a little bit. Good stuff. Shoulders up, hands down, shoulders down. So we'll be getting a bit of a burn in those triceps. Pushing your way back up again. All right, we've got another 30 seconds of the press-ups. Off we go. Lower and lift, head up in line, bottom squeezed, bottom tucked under. Good work. Keep going, those arms are going to be burning a bit now. Keep those abdominals engaged a little bit. Try and keep the feet off the floor if you can. That boot will be a little bit heavy, but that will work those hamstrings, and all the better. Good stuff. Coming down onto your front again. And this time, arms down by the sides, shoulders up, hands up, and then pulse the hands up and down. Like a swimming action down by your sides, or 100s with those arms down by the sides. Just a small beat. Push your fingertips down towards the toes. Keeping the shoulder blades together, the chin tucked, head in line. Good, feet firmly planted on the floor. Turn the palms down and keep going. Brilliant. Pushing your way back up again. And this is the last set of press-ups. So, hands as wide as the mat. Everything's going to be burning now, and off we go. Lower and lift, tuck those legs behind you. Good stuff. Get that rhythm. Like I say, that really helps. Good. Locking those elbows out each time. Good work. Push and lift, push and lift. Try and lift that head up in line. Squeezing your bottom. Using those abs. And sit back on your heels to relax just for a second.
So the next one's a plank.
Bring that weight.
One of them. Gonna have a little drink. You can taste my sun cream. Good stuff. So we're going to be on our side here. Front of the back leg, like that. Okay. Going to have the weight in that top hand. We're going to be on this hand here, but if your wrists bother you or your shoulders, you can come down onto the elbow, and I'll show you the two options. So we're out straight like this, the two arms, but if you're down on the elbow, daughter arm. Okay. Up on the hand. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Off we go. Keep that up strong. One. Stuff. All right, we're going to come straight down onto that side, and we're going to have the, okay, lifting through that leg. Good, scooping in through your tummy. Good work. Keep breathing. Keep relaxed. Good. And it's just 30 seconds of these. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Over onto the other side. We've got 30 seconds there. Let's get the stopwatch started. And 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Straighten out. Go. Five more. Last one. Good stuff. Coming down on the side. So weight on the knee and lifting and lowering. Just 30 seconds of these. Good. So glutes. Fantastic. For stabilizing through that leg and recovering from an injury. Good. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. So we've got 15 seconds each side of these ones, and I'll tell you when to stop. And off we go. And swap. All right. Oh, on the elbow, onto the hand. Straighten out. Three, 2, 1. Amazing. Have your drink, and we've got one more exercise to do, and it's going to be an abdominal one. Okay, so a little bit of abs to finish. This is another thing that you can hopefully work on really hard while that foot's injured. We're just going to be on the back. Good. We're going to be in a crunch. We're going to bring
both legs up.
Going to crunch to the right. We're going to stretch that leg out and pull in strong. Stretch out and pull in. So when we're ready, 3, 2, 1, in a crunch to the right and stretch out and pull in. 30 seconds. Keep it going. Keep the other leg as still as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Go back down again, and then it's crunches in between. Tucking the chin, lengthening the back, drawing the ribs down, scooping in through that lower tummy, and keeping a little arch in the back. Lead with the ribs. Keep the elbows wide. Keep the heels firmly planted on the floor so to not use your hip flexors too much. Good. Crunch and lower, crunch and lower. Good. So they're more like pulses at the top. You don't lower your head down to the floor. So the pulses. Good. Bringing the legs up again one at a time. All right. Stretching one leg out and pulling back in. Pull, 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 pull. Brilliant. Over to this left side. Good stuff. So the emphasis is on the pull backwards with that leg. Pull, pull, pull. Great work. And down. Then we're crunching again. Drawing those ribs down, scooping in that lower tummy. Excellent. Good stuff. Keep it going. Like I say, small pulses. Keep that engagement of the abdominals when you lower your body, not fully to the floor, but when you lower, you keep the ribs engaged and drawing down at the front. Great work. Okay, those legs are coming back up again one at a time. Hands behind your head, into a crunch, crunch to the right, and right leg stretching out and pulling back in. Concentrate on that pull, 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 pull. Each time, drag the leg back in. And ready to go to the other side, to the left. Good, stretch out and pull back in. Like I say, emphasis that pull, emphasis on that pull. Brilliant work.
Oh, fantastic. So that is your workout done. Well done. You might be feeling a little bit unfit at the moment because you may have had to have some time off before starting to do some stuff with this injured leg, but hopefully this is a workout that you can continue and also do when you can have this boot off because there is no jumping, just placing the foot down and weight bearing on it. So hopefully that will help to rehabilitate. Now, if you liked this workout, then please give me a like in the like section, subscribe to the channel and give me a comment and let me know whether you want more of these workouts to be able to interchange whilst you're injured and maybe some other injured parts of the body. Give me a few comments there. But I do want to make sure now that we do some good stretching because this leg is going to feel it a little bit. So if we can just have this leg back to start with and tucking the bottom under, bending that back knee. Can you see that? We're just stretching the hip flexor because I tell you what, it's the hip flexor that's going to be the one that you will feel maybe a little bit more than anywhere else, picking up that leg with the heavy boot on the end. Good work. Push the heel down. Now you can stretch that calf just a little bit there. Still stretching the hip flexor slightly, but we're stretching just a little bit down through the back of the leg. Other leg forward. Good, bending that back knee a little bit and tucking under, being up on the toe. On that side, stretching the other hip flexor. Don't want to ignore the good leg, which is also working hard. Stretch the heel down, stretch the back of that leg. Good work. Good. Get you to step both legs out, put your elbows on the knees, open out through the knees. Good stuff. Stretching through that inner thigh. Brilliant. Stretching your bottom up, stretching through your hamstrings. Good work. See if you can walk your feet together. Stretch again through the backs of the legs there. Curling up. One tricep. Good. And the other one. Making sure your ribs are down, your bottom's under and your tummy's tucked in. Good work. Bring your arms down and roll your shoulders. So like I say, don't forget to subscribe, and the more subscribers, the more workouts that I can film. Also give me a like, please, and a little comment in the comment box. And also look out for my blog on working out through injury on my website, which is kimsaha.com.